My days don't have one layer. They have about 7. That's what fuels me. Actress, creative, entrepreneur. How do I balance it all? From going over a script to meeting with clients and checking in with my T3IP interns. There is no formula. It's intuition. It's just what I do. I'm versatile, adaptable, a blank canvas, always ready to express every version of me. I wear many hats. I can do it all. I don't wait, I create. This is my story, and I'm just getting started. I'm really scared. I hope this doesn't hurt. All right, I'm trying to make a really good hook. So I found this pencil and I'm going to try to break it so I can make a really nice hook. I'm really scared. I hope this doesn't hurt. Okay, so I'm gonna go computer, I'm gonna go, computer hackers, count your days. Maybe I'll do it like that. Computer hackers, count your days. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Oh, I'm so mad. Everybody, come here. So, the other day, my email was hacked, and I'm furious.
Keep going, 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 keep going. Nobody may see the work that you are doing, but you see the work that you are doing. God sees the work that you are doing. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's paying off. It's paying off. It's paying off. It's paying off. It's paying off in ways you have no idea. Your name is being spoken in rooms that you never even dreamed of. Right now, as you watch this video, somebody's putting your name in the hat. Somebody's discussing something about you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Bookings seem to come out of the blue, but they never come out of the blue. They have been working behind the scenes the whole entire time while you're going to your day job, while you're taking care of your kids and walking your dogs and hanging out with your friends and crying yourself to bed at night. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep working, keep training, keep loving yourself, keep loving your craft, keep loving yourself, keep loving your craft, keep going. It's not in vain. It's not in vain. And the moment you feel like it's just too much, you get to pause. There's peace in a pause. And you get to do that too. And then you can keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. You are so much closer than you think. And your breakthrough and your opportunity, and it's gonna look like no one else's. It's the kind of thing that's not recognizable to you right now because it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened before in this way that it's going to happen. And I know it's so easy to look at those around you and those that came before you and expect yours to look like that. But I promise you, what I know in my knowing is that yours is a one-of-a-kind revelation, a one-of-a-kind unfolding. You wouldn't recognize it because it's going to be so tailored to you and your path. And I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. Keep going.
Community. 1 point for you. Look at that sauce. Look at that gravy. Look at that rice. Look at that naan. Okay. Here we have it. Oh, this is hot now. Okay, let's just taste a piece of this meat. You see that? Smoke coming up. Yeah. The tenderism is here. Let's get a little bit of this gravy with this rice. Chef! Yes! Rice, nice, light, fluffy. I don't eat green peas very often, but these are some good peas. Just some of this naan, okay? It's soft. It's delivering. All right, I'm about to go sit down and really enjoy my meal. But thank you, Chef RT. This is delicious.
Here we are again, y'all, on another Friday. I find so many scholarships on Friday. We're going to just start calling this Free Friday. So make sure you check me out every Friday. Oh, yeah. And all during the week because I do scholarships of the day. Make sure you check out my link in my bio. See what else I can do to help you. Let's get this money, the scholarship hustle, 365.
Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Because let me tell you this about something crazy. I called my hair Donna, and I named her Donna because I did the big chop back in 2017 as well.
Yep.
When she started growing back, she was growing straight at the top. I was cooking live one night, 2018, and I was like, Lord Jesus, this hair is growing straight at the top like Don King. I'm gonna have to call her Donna. And people was laughing just like that in the comments. They was laughing, I was laughing. In that moment, I heard the Holy Spirit say, keep calling her Donna. And I was like, okay. So every day I called her Donna. And people in the comments like, this girl is crazy calling her hair Donna. Who would name their hair?
Right.
Every day Donna. So when I started losing my hair the next year in the back, because I had stenosis in my spine, so I had to have this period of time for about 3 or 4 months where I had to lay flat on my back to sleep. And it started to thin my hair out in the back.
Right.
So because I was also new to being vegan, I was trying to find new products to help grow my hair back in the back.
Right.
And I was like, I don't want to put just anything on my head. So I started mixing oils together for Donna. I was like, Lord, I got to find something to help grow my hair back.
Also, though, naming something does give life
It
to
gives
something.
it power.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And people think that's crazy. But then, 2021, I launched Donna's Recipe, which is my hair care line with me and my business partner. We created a hair care line called Donna's Recipe. We're in Ulta Beauty. We are in Target. We're on Amazon. And we are self-funded. Multi-million-dollar brand.
Wait, what?
Yeah. We owe zero debt to anybody.
What?
See how that sound crazy until it ain't? Yeah.
Let them know, Sam! Let them know.
2 Black women who are moms and wives with children who was like, let's create this brand. Shout out to Gina Woods, my business partner.
You hear me? I knew this was gonna be good. I knew this was gonna be like soul filling and also kind of like a reminder. Sometimes seeing somebody that looks just like you, who's done it, gives you the license or the permission to do it too.
Dream big, and then when you do that, dream a little bit bigger.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Okay.
And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Oh, hey, Welcome to my Airbnb crib. Come on in.
Lovely, beautiful, talented Miss Shamika Cotton.
Miss Shamika Cotton here.
I am Shamika Cotton. This is the Saturday morning tap-in experience.
Let there be love.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And I'm just getting started. Be a multi-hyphenate, they said. Who said that? Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Saturday morning tap-in crew. What it do? Yes, I got my incense lit. You know what that means? That means I'm ready to tap in. That's what it means. This is your time to slow down, to get present, to reconnect with what you are building in your life. So, y'all know what we do here every Saturday morning at the Saturday morning tap-in, right? We set intentions. So go ahead, drop your intentions in the chat. What are you calling in today? When you think about the week you had, when you think about the day you have coming up, when you think about the week coming up, what intention do you want to set, right? Here at Saturday Morning Tap-In, we know that setting intentions, we know that it works, right? So don't miss this moment. Go ahead, put your intentions in the chat. Maybe you want to call in some clarity. Maybe you're calling in consistency. Maybe you need to call in and set the intention for follow through, right? If you've got a big dream or a vision, maybe you want to set the intention for follow through so you can really make that dream happen. Or maybe you feel disconnected, and so you want to set the intention for reconnection, right? Maybe you've got some family members, right, that you haven't seen in a while, or friends or colleagues, and you want to set the intention before you get to that event for heartfelt reconnections. Whatever intention you want to set in the chats, whatever intention you want to set, put it in the chat, right? So tap in crew, where are you tapping in from? Put it in the chat. Let me know where you are tapping in from today. Saturday morning tap-in is an experience, and it is a movement, right? Happening all over. Hey, Tim, I see you tapping in on Instagram. Go ahead and put in the chat. Where are you tapping in from? I'm tapping in from Brooklyn. Where are you tapping in from? And please make sure you stay with us for the journaling portion of the show. So if you haven't already, or if you're new here, go get your journal. Go get you a pen, something to write with, because what we do on Saturday morning tap-in, besides set intentions, we journal, and we do that a little bit later in the show. And you are not going to want to miss our journaling session today. All right. We are tapping in on TikTok. What's up, TikTok? Tap on that screen if you're ready to tap in. We're tapping in on Instagram at Shamika Chronicles. Tap on that screen. Put some hearts in the chat if you're on Instagram and you're tapping in. We're tapping in on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles. We're tapping in on Facebook at Shamika Chronicles. Everywhere I am, we are tapping in, right? So this stop if you want to be on top. Wait a minute. This show is for you if you had an idea, right, that you got excited about it, but somehow along the way you gave up. Or maybe you had an idea and you put it down. Maybe you had a big idea and then life got in the way. Bree, so good to see you tapping in this morning. Today is your reminder to what? To not give up, but to get back to it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get ready to tap in. Bring me up, Mia. Let's do this thing. Now, tap in. Y'all put some hearts in the chat. Send me some love. Tap in. She is running the show like the boss. Tap in. Yes. And today is the last day of the winter 2026 cohort of interns for the CPIP program. Y'all, I can't believe that today is the last day for this winter cohort. I'm so grateful. That's what I can say. I'm so grateful that we had this time together. But yes, send me some love in the chat, because she has been running the show this cycle and she has been doing an amazing job. The show has continued to grow, and it's because of all the hard work that Mia has been doing behind the scenes. We got Regina tapping in from Chicago. That's what we should have played, Mia. We should have played my Chicago and Detroit pizza clip. But we won't go there today. Good morning, Regina. So glad to see you tapping in. Don't be mad about my thoughts about Chicago TV. Right? I'm just saying. I'm just a girl who likes pizza. But so glad to see you tapping in. We got Rhonda Crowder tapping in from Cleveland. So glad to see you tapping in. So glad to see you here. TikTok, where are y'all tapping in from? Instagram, where are y'all tapping in from? This show is a very engaging show, so we talk to each other, right? We put things in the comments. That's what we do on this Saturday morning tap in. And don't forget, put your intention in the chat. Don't miss this moment. All right, Mia, let's go ahead and get started. I think the people are ready to get this show started today. All right. Yes. Rhonda says, girl, Shamika, why are you straining? You straining because you need to put your glasses on. Rhonda says, follow through is a great intention for me for next week. Thank you. Please and thank you. Okay. Mia, write down follow through. We got some follow through happening for Rhonda. And guess what? I'm going to tap into that follow through as well. Okay. I'm going to need me some of that follow through as well. Put some of that in my cup right here. Follow through in my cup. Drink it up. Sorry. I don't know what that was, but I think it's a thing. I'm telling you, that's the thing, right? Y'all heard the clip from Tabitha Brown about how she started calling her hair Donna. It's just a little silly idea. It's a little silly idea, right? Follow through in my cup, drink it up. Okay. Silly idea, but who knows? That could be $1 million idea right there. I don't know. Steven, are you here yet? Is my other producer, my other virtual producer here? He'll let me know if that idea has legs. Are we going somewhere with that idea? Mia, you'll let me know. Did it make you cringe? If it did, that means it has legs. That means we have somewhere to go with that. But yes. Today, I want to talk to you all about ideas, right? I'm always talking about ideas. Did y'all see that really amazing piece we put out this week saying that ideas have a shelf life? It was something we talked about a few weeks ago, a couple shows ago. But we're still talking about ideas. I love talking about ideas. I love talking about the way ideas start off as this little bitty seed, and then it grows into this thing that's bigger than you imagined, right? That's what I love to talk about. If you all are tuning into anything I'm talking about, any show that I'm doing, I'm probably going to be talking about ideas and how we bring ideas to life, right? And so a lot of times when we first get an idea, right? That moment, right? That excitement, right? That, oh my gosh, this idea could change everything, right? When we get that idea, there's a feeling that comes with it. There's an excitement. And that is just the preview, right? That's the trailer of what's coming, right? That's not the actual movie, right? That's you getting a glimpse of this idea that wants to come through you. It's a sneak peek of what could be. But after the preview, guess what has to happen? Guess what has to happen, Clay the Dawn? You have to get to work. So tap in crew, what it do? How many of you, tap in crew, has had an idea that you were excited about it at first, but now it feels a little bit harder to keep it going? If that's you, tap in crew, put some fires in the chat. Give me some fires in the chat. If that's you, tap in crew, Put some fires in the chat. Mia, let me tell you, the gifts you have given me this cycle, tap in crew, brilliant. Mwah, chef's kiss. Okay. I could riff on that all day. Okay. Give me a rhyme and I've got some time and I'm going to, I'm record scratch. We need a record scratch sound bite. You guys, I'm really going to get to having sound bites in this show more. Okay, great. Okay. We got some fires happening over here on TikTok. Soraya Jane says, yes, I've had an idea where I got really excited, right? The fire, you felt the fire, right? It was big. You were excited about it, right? That idea was blazing hip hop and R&B, right? It was an idea of something you were excited about. Good morning, some more to K3. Stephen is in the building, right? Now, when you get the idea though, right? While it's fresh in your mind, while the fire is blazing, while you're super excited about it is important to what? Write it down, to engage with it, to spend some time with it, right? Like you have to date your idea. Dare I say, you have to get intimate with your ideas. And if I had a sound cue right now, that sound cue would be bound, chicka, bound, just to really just drive home the point, right? You got to get intimate with your idea. Sometimes you got to turn the TV off, right? And you got to sit with it. Or sometimes you got to turn the TV on, right? And study the things that you are watching. Like for me, because I work in TV, so maybe I'm gonna turn the TV on and I'm going to watch the shows that I want to be a part of. I'm going to imagine myself on those shows. I'm going to see where does my character fit on the show, right? But whatever you do, you want to keep the dream alive. Welcome, Kayla. Welcome. Who else is popping in here? Yes. Let's see. Who else? I had to make my screen bigger over here, y'all. Okay, Stefferson, welcome. So glad to see you tapping in on this Saturday morning tap in. But whatever you do, you have to keep the dream alive, like we did in 2025. If you were here at the top of the show, we played a really great clip that I saw this weekend that really inspired me. It was a clip from Tabitha Brown. And I want to pause real quick. I want to see some intentions in this chat, y'all. For those who are just getting here, you all have homework to do right now in class assignment. Tap your intention in the chat, right? So back to what I was saying. So the Tabitha Brown clip that we played earlier in the pre-roll was something that I saw this week that really inspired me. It really spoke to me. And she started calling her hair Donna, right? She was doing a live and she noticed that her hair was sticking up. And she said that this hair is sticking up like Don King. So she started calling her hair Donna, something simple, something playful. And it was something that made her laugh, but she stayed with it. She honored it. She nurtured it. And here's the thing about that story, okay? Here's the thing about the story. It wasn't just that the idea seemed small. She didn't even realize that it was connected to something bigger. All right, y'all better lean in and catch this. She didn't realize that thing that tickled her. Ooh, that thing that tickled her, that made her laugh, that made her smile, that made her feel good, was attached to something bigger. Your bigger is attached to what makes you feel good, all right? My bigger is attached to something that makes me feel good, right? And it started as just a whisper, a whimsical idea, something that didn't look like a plan. But what would have happened, y'all? Let's just take a moment. It's Lucky Beanie. Let's just take a moment, Jay. What would have happened if Tabitha ignored that little thing that made her laugh? When she said, okay, Donna, I'm going to call my hair Donna, right? What would have happened? Where would she be? Where would she be, right? What if she said, oh, that's silly, right? What if she didn't follow it, right? That one small, seemingly silly idea, guess what it became? A multi-million-dollar brand, Donna's Recipe. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down today? If you all are new to tuning into Saturday Morning Tap and you're like, how did I get here? Where am I? This is coming to you to remind you that you have a big idea that's been whispering to you. Okay. And God and the universe brought me to you right now to remind you, don't let it go, to not give up. That's why this came down your timeline today. Okay. That's just how Saturday Morning Tap In works. I get sent to those that need this message, that need to hear what I have to say. All right. So, anyway, that was just a little sidebar to let you know for those who are new here, right? For those who are new here. Because if she ignored that little silly thing, that thing that made her laugh, that tickled her, she wouldn't have that that multi-million-dollar brand. So now the question becomes on this here Saturday Morning Tap In, what you ignoring? What are you ignoring? TikTok, what you ignoring? Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Saturday Morning Tap In crew. Is there something that you've been ignoring because it doesn't look important yet? It looks too silly. Because if you shared it, people would laugh at you. Or if you shared it, people might cringe at it. Or if you shared it, nobody would get it. What are you ignoring? What are you ignoring on this Saturday Morning Tap In? Okay. On this second day of spring, I come to ask you, what are you ignoring because it doesn't look important yet? Tap In crew. If that's you, you have had an idea, just type it in the chat. Okay. I have an idea. Just put it in the chat. Just recognize it. Just acknowledge it. You'd be surprised with just taking this moment of acknowledging that seed idea. This little small acknowledgement could rekindle that fire that you felt when you first got the idea. I have an idea. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Don't be afraid to dream big. Here at Saturday Morning Tap In, that's what we do. We dream big, without boundaries, with no limits. That's what we do on Tap In. We take the limits off, right? That is what we do. Now, here is where it gets real. When things start taking longer than you thought, you have this idea, it was exciting at first, and then it starts to take longer than you thought, or obstacles start showing up, right? You think you're about to land a project or land a gig, but then an obstacle shows up. Or what happens, or doubt starts to creep in because of the obstacle, because it's taking too long, right? Or discouragement creeps in. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, somebody else got that. That must mean I suck. No. Oh, the comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy, right? This comparison creep in, and that starts to steal your fire or pour water on that fire. Because you see somebody else has a similar idea and they're already thriving and you're just getting started. Whoa, right? So Tap In crew, let's talk about it, right? If you have ever stepped away from an idea, I want to know, okay? Let's get real transparent, okay? Can we get transparent? This is a safe space. Can we get transparent here? If you ever stepped away from an idea, I want to know what got in the way. What got in the way? I'm going to share a little quick something. So I had a brilliant idea back in 2026. In the year of 2006 of our Lord, 2006, not 26. Long time ago, okay? 20 years ago. Oh, Jizzle. No way. Really? It was about 2006, 2007 that I started Shamika Chronicles. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's just have a moment. Where has time gone? Have I been nurturing this idea of Shamika Chronicles for 20 years? I don't know how I feel about that. But I'm going to feel it with joy for right now. But I want to share something. And hopefully this cracks something open for someone watching or listening right now, right? Where you have an idea. Okay, so 2000, this is a little sidebar. I wasn't planning on going on this tangent, but here we are. So after I did this show called I Want to Be a Soap Star, I was like, and I was also on The Wire at the same time. So my career was like popping off. I had these new things happening. And I just knew, I think it was 2007, actually. I just knew that I was about to blow up big time. And I said, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to document my journey. I am going to share what it takes to be an actor living in New York. Right. And so I got this really brilliant idea, y'all. Shamika Chronicles. That's where I'm going to chronicle my life as an actor. And so I started putting together this vlog, right? This is back in the day before vlogs were really big, right? It was just starting, right? And because I actually started doing this back in the MySpace days. This was back in the MySpace days. And so one of my co-stars from I Want to Be a Soap Star, Kelly, I said, Kelly, I want you to be my partner in this. We are going to document us as actors, life after soap star, our rise. We're going to document it. I'm going to document mine on Shamika Chronicles. And so I started putting out these episodes. But K Butterfly, guess what happened? I was very passionate about putting out the episodes. They were really great. I was excited about the ideas. I bought a little, oh my God, you guys. Oh, it's right here. I bought this camera. You guys, this is how Shamika Chronicles first started, on this little camera right here. Yes, I did. I went to, was it Best Buy at the time? It might have been Circuit City. I don't know. And I bought this. I took $400 of my hard-earned cash. And I said, I am going to document and create the Shamika Chronicles. This is going to go into the archives of the Smithsonian for Shamika Chronicles. It's going to have this camera. It's going to be worth millions of dollars. It's going to be an ancient artifact. But this is how it started. And so if you go back and, you know, hey, take a trip down Shamika Chronicles memory lane, go on my YouTube and you'll see my early beginnings of Shamika Chronicles. And I was doing it pretty good, being really consistent for a little bit. But I wasn't getting the response that I thought I was going to get. I wasn't getting the validation, right? That I had a good idea. The response, the views were not validating the idea. And then we also had in 2008 a writer strike that happened that really started to make things dwindle down in terms of auditions. The industry slowed down, right? And so I stopped doing the Shamika Chronicles. I always said, I'm going to get back to it. I'll put up a little episode here and there, right? But when I asked the question, what got in the way? If I'm being transparent, it was validation. I needed to have proof that I had a good idea, even though in my mind, I knew it was a good idea, but I wasn't getting the response that I wanted. I didn't have the patience, right? And that's the thing. When we have these ideas, we need to tap into some patience, because had I stuck through 20 solid years of Shamika Chronicles growing, right? Where would we be today? I don't know. I'm just saying, right? Just having a moment of transparency, because somebody needs to hear that. Okay? Don't let me be, let me be that cautionary tale. Don't you be the cautionary tale. Okay? Exactly, Rhonda. Come on now. Exactly. So you have to be patient. So there's an intention we're going to set, Mia, patience. Okay? We're setting the intention for patience and to give yourself grace and flexibility, right? So put it in the chat. I want to know. I just shared something with you guys that was very transparent, very vulnerable. Okay? I said validation. I wasn't feeling validated. And so I doubted myself. So validation, lack of validation, doubt creeped in for me. What was it for you when you think about the idea that you have that you may need to do more on, or maybe an idea that you kind of put away? What made you stop? What got in the way? Was it rejection? Or are you an actor and you just kept getting rejection after rejection and you said, maybe I'm not meant to do this? Rejection is a part of this business, folks. So for those aspiring actors, I'm gonna let you know, you gotta get real comfortable with rejection. You gotta get real comfortable with reframing rejection, right? Rejection is God's redirection, baby. Okay, right? So I was this week, because we're wrapping up this cycle of the internship program. And one of the assignments for Mia, who's back there running the show so wonderfully, is to create the playbook for the Saturday morning tap-in, right? So we are making this extensive, exhaustive document that says this is how you run the Saturday morning tap-in show, right? It's a full system, right? It includes everything it takes to run the show at its highest level. And there was a moment that Mia said, if I could share this moment, Mia, she was like, we don't have time to do this, right? You know, according to our current timeline, we don't have time to do some of the things I wanted to put in the playbook. And that's when I said to her, we have the time if we have the right team. We weren't writing the playbook from a place of limitation or from where we currently are. We are writing the playbook from a place of vision, right? A place of vision. We're writing for that team that's coming in. We're writing for that system that needs to be in place because we are preparing for what we desire. And that's what it means when the scripture says, write the vision and make it plain. Write your playbook and make it plain. What is the playbook for your life? And make it plain. We are writing where we want to go, where we want to grow. We're writing the full vision. We're writing our own story. If you saw the clip before the show started, very cute little short digital content piece called Layers that the interns that Shayla and Kayla worked on, called Layers, right? If you didn't see that video, please go find it on one of my platforms. Check it out. Give it some hearts. Give it some likes. Give it some comments. Let us know how much you love it. But in the video, the last thing I said is, this is my story and I'm just getting started, right? We get to write our story. And it's the same thing for you. You are in the middle of your story and you have to decide what gets written next. Right? So tap in crew. Have you ever limited your idea on what you currently have instead of building for where you're going? Drop in the comments, no limits, if you are ready to take the limits off. Drop in the comment, no limits, if you are ready to take the limits off. Rhonda, exactly. We have the time if we have the right team. That's exactly what they said, something like that, right? But it's true. And Rhonda, you know, the business, you know, you're an entrepreneur. You understand that we're always talking about that. That always comes up in our 5 a.m. Writers Club, right? Talking about having the team, having the interns that we need so that we can grow our business and scale our business, right? But if you don't start writing it out, how does it happen, right? Write the vision, make it plain. If you build it, what? They will come. And that's why I shared the clip from Christine. I love me some Christine Horn. First of all, she's an amazing actor. And also, I just feel like she's a sister in my mind. I haven't met Christine in person yet, but I look forward to the day that we actually meet in person. Because we have so many things in common. I love her energy. She's so inspiring. But when her post came down my timeline, right when I needed it, right? It reminded us to keep going, right? Because there are things you don't see when you're on that journey to bringing your idea into expression. Things you don't see is that the work that you're doing is working. Right? The things you don't see is that your name is being spoken. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. What I do know is that there are people who are tuning into Saturday Morning Tap-In that I don't know, that are looking at this and saying, you know what, that's Shamika. I have another idea for her, or I want to call her in for something, or I have this idea for her. They're watching what I'm putting on my social media platforms, right? They're seeing the work that I'm doing. They're seeing the presence in the company that I'm building, right? They see it. It's working. And I know for a fact that my name is being spoken in rooms that I don't know about. I know that my phone is going to ring because I was top of mind because I keep putting out the content and keep putting out my art, right? I know that doors are being prepared, that opportunities are aligning. I know that the work that I'm doing, that it's not in vain. I know that it's not wasted. I want you to know the same thing. Keep going. Keep going. It's working. Keep doing whatever little thing you can do. It's not in vain. It's not wasted. As Christine said and reminds us, you are closer than you think. Stephen says facts about Christine. Yes. What she does for the acting community, because as actors, we need community. We need to constantly be around others who are walking out this journey because of the rejection, because of the big dreams. We need to be reminded that we're not alone in this. A lot of times, as you know, as an entrepreneur, it can feel lonely when you're walking out a vision, especially if you don't have a partner, like a straight up like business partner. It could feel lonely, you know, carrying a big dream, right? And so that's why community is so important. So let's get really practical. What do you need, right? What do you need, Mr. Porker? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. You need discipline, right? You need structure. You need time to be intentional. And you need to be intentional with your time. Okay, what? Hold on, wait a minute. Run that back. You need time to be intentional. And then you need to be intentional with your time. Catch that. Catch that, right? You need to set aside time in your schedule where you are intentional about what you're doing. And then you need to be intentional about your time, because we were just talking about this the other day, like, wow, really this morning and yesterday, Mia, right? That here we are. It's the end of March. It felt like we just started the new year, right? It feels like we just started the new year. Next thing you know, it's going to be December. Where are your goals at? How far have you gotten on your to-do list? How many goals have you accomplished, right? You have to be intentional about your time. You got to set goals and deadlines, right? With those goals. You got to have habits. But you also need stillness, right? You also need time to listen. The idea spoke to you once, right? When it first said, guess what? I got this great idea. It's about to set you on fire, right? It spoke to you once, but guess what? It's going to continue to speak to you. You have to make time to be still and to continue to hear what to do next, when to do it, to hear those little silly whispers of call your hair Donna, okay? You got to be able to hear those little silly things, right? Right? You got to be receptive. You have to be in a place of receptivity. And that is what Saturday Morning Tap-In is about. We come in and we tap in together. Mia, it's so many moments in this show. We come in and we tap in together as a community, right? Welcome, Rusty Shackelford. So glad to have you tapping in on today's Saturday Morning Tap-In, right? Because if it spoke to you, if it being the idea spoke to you once, it's going to keep talking to you. How many of you, Tap-In crew, how many of you feel like you've been so busy doing that you haven't taken the time to listen? If that is you, I want you to put the word pause in the chat, pause in the comment, right? And maybe that so busy doing is not a bad thing. And maybe right now you're tapping in because you want to pause because there's more, right? Because there is more. Yes, absolutely. Yes, yeah. Okay, exactly, Rhonda. Rhonda said pause. Okay, exactly. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're doing, right? We're just pausing. That's what we do on Saturday Morning Tap-In. I come in, give you all some uplifting stories to remind you to stay connected, to remind you of how great you are, to remind you of how brilliant you are, to remind you that there is a thing that you are called to do that only you can do, and we need you to do it. The world needs you to do it. That's what Saturday Morning Tap-In is all about. So let's just take a quick moment, right? While we're writing the word pause in the chat, let's pause, right? Because we have talked about a lot of things today, right? In this tap in, right? So let's take a moment to pause as we get ready to head into our journaling segment of the show, right? So we're going to take a moment we're going to do 1 minute and 11 seconds, y'all. I like to keep things very nice and short and practical because what we say here at Saturday Morning Tap In, a little bit of intentionality goes a long way. A little bit of a pause goes a long way. I see you, Mr. Parker, with that pause icon. I love that. I love that. That is so cute and so clever. All right. So let's just take a moment wherever you are. We're going to pause. We're going to pause for 1 minute and 11 seconds. So wherever you are, feet nice and planted on the ground, sitting erect, comfortably in our body. And we're just going to take some nice cleansing inhales and just breathe. We inhale. And we exhale. And even allowing in this moment of pause, just that moment of silence, stillness. Let's take another collective inhale. And exhale. And each exhale, we're getting more and more relaxed. The ideas are settling. The energy is grounding. And one more time for the subconscious mind, we inhale. And exhale. Because we want to be open and receptive. We don't want to miss this moment. The space for Saturday Morning Tap-In has already been consecrated. And as we breathe and relax, we are opening ourselves up to the newness that wants to come in through today's Tap-In show. There's a new idea. There's something that needs to get your attention so that you can hear it. And that's what we do on Tap-In. We set the space. Right? We set the space. Right? This is where we slow down. If you're ready to tap in and ready to journal, write it in the chat. I'm ready. All right. So here are our journal prompts for those who are new here. We journal for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm going to give you some prompts that will get you down on the page. Once you're down on the page, that's your business. Okay. As my sister Tabitha says, that's your business. Once you are down on your journaling pages, that's your business. But the prompts get you down to the page. All you have to do is keep the pen or the pencil or your hands moving across the keyboard. You just stay open and keep writing for the full 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Here we go. Here are some journal prompts for you to consider. The first one is, what idea did I get excited about that I've disconnected from? What idea did I get excited about that I disconnected from? Number 2, what got in the way? Maybe you want to journal about what got in the way and see what else comes up for you. Right? And see what else comes up for you. Number 3, remember, how did I feel when I first received the idea? I told you today's show is all about reconnecting, keeping the idea going, giving it new life. How did it feel when you first got that idea? Maybe you want to tap into that in your journal today. Or number 4, what part of the idea excites you right now? What part of the idea excites you right now? When I think about the playbook that I've had Mia working on, and I have another playbook that other interns are working on, there are things about the playbook, about the vision that I'm building that absolutely excites me. Write it down. Or you can write down, what do I see? What do I feel? Right? Adding that to what excites you. What do you see? What do you feel? Or the last journal prompt is, what is one step I can take today to re-engage or to go deeper? To go deeper. What is one step I could take today to re-engage or go deeper? All right. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. And we are going to journal because we all have an idea. Because I know the kind of people that I attract. I attract big dreamers. I attract people who need to be inspired and reminded that there is something specific that they are called to do. And I am here to remind you to follow through, to do it, right? All right, the timer has begun. We are journaling. Feel free to pick any of the journal prompts going across the bottom of the journal prompt down on the page. Once you're on that page, that's your business. All right, we're journaling. Let's go. Rhonda, she's ready. Let's go. Journaling or talking? Journaling or talking? Welcome, Claudia. Welcome, Kimmy. Welcome to your Friday morning clip. Just 10 minutes. That's all it takes. Don't miss this moment. Journal. It could change the trajectory of your today and tomorrow. Don't miss this moment. 8 minutes, 53 seconds to go. We're journaling. Welcome, Jess Hustle. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap, and we are tapping in. We're journaling right now. 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go. If you want to see the journal prompts, head on over to youtube.com/Chronicles or Instagram. Leave us a comment.
Good morning, Jess. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. You got the journal prompts? Do you see them? Are you journaling? Five minutes, 38 seconds to go. We're journaling. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to journal. All you have to do is do it. Let's go. 4 minutes, 34 seconds to go. We're journaling. We're almost there. Don't miss this moment. Set yourself up. Two minutes, 54 seconds to go. We are journaling. We're almost there. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Mrs. Paper Chaser, welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. All right, here we are. Let's take the music down. All right. I was muted. Y'all didn't hear what I was saying? What happened? Okay. All right. So yes, we did it. We tapped in. And here we are. You did something good for yourself today, right? You were intentional about your time today, right? We journaled, and I'm so glad that you all took a moment to do the work with me. That's what Saturday morning tapping is about. It's about not having to do the work alone, but being able to do it with community, right? It's just funner that way. Drop one word in the chat that describes how you're feeling right now. Tap in crew, how you feeling right now? What to do? How you feeling, right? So, as I do every weekend, I read what I wrote in my journal. Feel free. We've discussed a lot today, right? Did you have any aha moments? Drop that in the chat if you had an aha moment that you want to share. Did you have an aha moment from your journal? Maybe you want to write that in the chat. Feel free to share. You don't have to, but I will, right? Put that in the chat, right? If you're watching the replay, still put your comments in there. I love to see the comments. I go in, I respond, right? Because we tap in all throughout the week, right? And if you haven't already, make sure you join the Saturday Morning Tap In Facebook group. It's free. And it's just a really wonderful space where we keep each other inspired, uplifted, and just in a good mood. We keep the vibration high over there. Yes. Okay, very good. Who is this? Hooked Up Entertainment in the building, feeling uplifted. Wonderful. Feeling uplifted. Yes, absolutely. Okay, Hooked Up Entertainment says dreams can be reignited. That's what we do on Saturday Morning Tap In. That is exactly what we do. Absolutely. So glad to see you here, friend. Oh, that's some more 2K3. Well, guess what? I forgot that that's your YouTube handle. Got it. It's me. He's like, hey, it's me underneath here. Awesome. So let's go ahead. I'm going to read what I wrote in my journal, and then we're going to go ahead and set our intention. So if it's not too late to add an intention to the list, right? It's not too late to add an intention to the list. I know we have patience. I know we have follow through, right? I know we have reconnection as an intention for later that we're about to set in a second, right? What intention do you want to set so we can activate that? Right? We don't want to miss that moment. We also want to set the intention for tenacity, right?
You want to stick to something. You want to have some tenacity to keep going. All right. So this is what I wrote in my journal. All right. Remember, it's my journal. It's my business, but I'm sharing it with you guys. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and share it. All right. I journaled from the prompt. What part of the idea excites me right now? I am excited about the support and the system that I am creating for the Saturday morning tap in. And I get so excited thinking about my show producers that will one day be here running the morning Q to Q tech rehearsals. We do Q to Q in the morning before the show starts, if you can believe that. Yes, we do a Q to Q. So I'm excited about the show producers that will one day be here running the morning Q to Q tech rehearsals. I am excited when I think about the building the Saturday morning tap in studio is in. I see myself walking the halls of the studio, looking back on when I used to run the show in a small area of my studio apartment. And now we have an entire studio or building. There's offices for the team, a green room for guests. Wow. I'm excited that I get to focus on just being the talent and lead writer. Notice I said lead writer because I have a writing team. I wrote the vision. I spoke the affirmations. I tickled myself with whimsy, and the dream was born and became flesh with a giggle and a smile. I am in awe. I did it. We did it. And that's what I wrote in my journal for today's Saturday morning tap in. And guess what? I know what happens when I write stuff down. So that's why I don't miss the moment. If we're journaling and we're tapping in and we're journaling or whatnot, I'm going to write something down because I know what I write down actually happens. Okay. It's just a thing. Hey, that's just how it works. All right. So let's take a moment to just go over some of the key takeaways from today, right? I want to leave you with this. If you don't take anything else from today, remember that the idea you got in the beginning was just a preview. You haven't even seen what it's really going to become yet, right? It's going to be bigger than you first imagined. Number 2, you want to stay with the idea, even when it looks small, even when it looks silly. Stay with it. Stay with it. Number 3, don't let doubt make you quit. What's taking time is still working, right? Don't let doubt creep in and steal your joy and steal your dream. Number 4, write the vision bigger than your current reality. Don't build from limitation, build from possibility. And number 5, keep going, because what you don't see is already in motion. All right. So let's just take a moment to center ourselves. Let me get those intentions up on the screen. And let's go ahead and lock in these intentions and activate them. Yes, yes, yes. Follow through, studying the craft, and patience. Studying the craft, where did that come from? Did somebody write that in the chat? I think somebody must have wrote that in the chat. Okay, cool. All right, I'll throw some other ones in there that I said, but I don't see it up there. All right, let's just take a moment to center ourselves as we go within and be fully present in this moment, letting go of anything that came before this moment, knowing that all of our power is right here and right now. Knowing that what we want to experience, we must first stir it up within ourselves. So we take this moment to activate the intention of follow through. Today's Saturday morning tap-in may have reignited a dream that you had, or have reminded you of a dream that you're currently working on. We set the intention right now to follow through. We set the intention to persevere, to push through any obstacles. We set the intention that in those moments where doubt may creep in those moments where we may get redirected or turned around from rejection, we set the intention to be reminded that the work that we are doing is working. It's already working. We set the intention to stay committed.
We set the intention that our vibration be lifted to draw to us encouragement and motivation in those moments when we need it most. In those moments where we will be tempted to give up. May we be open and receptive to the still small voice that says, keep going. To the people who call us and remind us that there's something great about us. To the things that show up on signs or things that come down our timelines that remind us to keep going. We set the intention to be open and receptive, open and available. We set the intention to study the craft, to study the business, to study the dream. We set the intention to be intentional about our time, to make room for that which we want to draw into our lives. Even if it's just 1 minute to just breathe and be with it. Even if it's just 1 minute to just think about it and allow it to come across the screen of our mind. We set the intention to make room for that which we are calling into our life. We set the intention to be patient with ourselves, patient with the timelines. When things don't go our way or when things don't happen when we think or thought they should happen, we set the intention to laugh, to stay open, to be patient, and to push through no matter what. Because we set the intention to make manifest the goodness and the greatness that is within us. Let every barrier and obstacle right now be dissolved. And so it is. All right, Tap In crew. You already know what we say around here. A little bit of intentionality goes a long way. Thank you all so much for tapping in today. I'll see you all next Saturday for another Tap In. All right, you all. Thank you all so much for tapping in. It is bye for now. Don't forget to check out the Facebook group. All right, Mia, we're going to go ahead and for those who missed it, let's go ahead and play. See you all next time.
My days don't have one layer. They have about 7. That's what fuels me. Actress, creative, entrepreneur. How do I balance it all? From going over a script to meeting with clients and checking in with my T3IP interns. There is no formula. It's intuition. It's just what I do. I'm versatile, adaptable, a blank canvas, always ready to express every version of me. I wear many hats. I can do it all. I don't wait, I create. This is my story, and I'm just getting started.
I'm really scared. I hope this doesn't hurt. All right, I'm trying to make a really good hook. So I found this pencil and I'm going to try to break it so I can make a really nice hook. I'm really scared. I hope this doesn't hurt. Okay, so I'm gonna go computer. I'm gonna go, computer hackers, count your days. Maybe I'll do it like that. Computer hackers, count your days. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Oh, I'm so mad. Everybody, come here. So, the other day, my email was hacked, and I'm furious.
Keep going, 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 keep going. Nobody may see the work that you are doing, but you see the work that you are doing. God sees the work that you are doing. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's paying off. It's paying off. It's paying off. It's paying off. It's paying off in ways you have no idea. Your name is being spoken in rooms that you never even dreamed of. Right now, as you watch this video, somebody's putting your name in the hat. Somebody's discussing something about you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Bookings seem to come out of the blue, but they never come out of the blue. They have been working behind the scenes the whole entire time while you're going to your day job, while you're taking care of your kids and walking your dogs and hanging out with your friends and crying yourself to bed at night. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep working, keep training, keep loving yourself, keep loving your craft, keep loving yourself, keep loving your craft, keep going. It's not in vain. It's not in vain. And the moment you feel like it's just too much, you get to pause. There's peace in a pause. And you get to do that too. And then you can keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. You are so much closer than you think. And your breakthrough and your opportunity, and it's gonna look like no one else's. It's the kind of thing that's not recognizable to you right now because it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened before in this way that it's going to happen. And I know it's so easy to look at those around you and those that came before you and expect yours to look like that. But I promise you, what I know in my knowing is that yours is a one-of-a-kind revelation, a one-of-a-kind unfolding. You wouldn't recognize it because it's going to be so tailored to you and your path. And I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. Keep going.
Community. 1 point for you. Look at that sauce. Look at that gravy. Look at that rice. Look at that naan. Okay. Here we have it. Oh, this is hot now. Okay, let's just taste a piece of this meat. You see that? Smoke coming up. Yeah. The tenderism is here. Let's get a little bit of this gravy with this rice. Chef! Yes! Rice, nice, light, fluffy. I don't eat green peas very often, but these are some good peas. Just some of this naan, okay? It's soft. It's delivering. All right, I'm about to go sit down and really enjoy my meal. But thank you, Chef RT. This is delicious.
Here we are again, y'all, on another Friday. I find so many scholarships on Friday. We're going to just start calling this Free Friday. So make sure you check me out every Friday. Oh, yeah. And all during the week because I do scholarships of the day. Make sure you check out my link in my bio. See what else I can do to help you. Let's get this money, the Scholarship Hustle 365.
Tap, tap, tap in.